We're gonna flip a coin. And coin flip. Alright. Yeah, since it came out of tie again, we're gonna do this. Okay. So heads, it's going to be human that is not. And tails, it's who's your gym rat. Alright, here we go. Okay, heads, so it's human that is not. And if you couldn't tell what that one is, it is actually... No, I'm not a human. Which what passed under my radar several months ago, and I wanted to play it a long time ago. But unfortunately, the demo went off. They turned off the demo, so I couldn't play it. But then a couple months ago, they made it live. So, no, I'm Not Human is a game kind of similar to that one game that came out not long ago, I think last year. The one where you gotta find replicas or whatever, fake humans, and suss them out to see if they're trying to get into your little building. This is the full release. We now have the full release version. I have bought the full release version. I kind of like the art style. You know what the art style reminds me of a bit? Especially like the front character. Not this character, but the one that's always in the trailers and stuff. It looks like a one of those Titans from Attack on Titan. I have not played Grow Your Grandpa, but I know that game. I've seen it. Is that the same developer? Not My Neighbor was also one of the selections, yes. That was the second one, so yeah. Both these games were very similar. That's why I held it up to a vote. Not My Neighbor is similar to No, I'm Not Human. So if I remember rightly, Grow My Grandpa is about some kid who discovers a weird alchemic formula that their parents left and to make their own grandpa, but it turns into an eldritch being. Turns out to be an eldritch being. Huh. You can actually select these. Strange. What do we got for settings? How's the volume of the game? How's the volume of the game, chat? Do you want to... Is it good? Can you hear the game? Can you hear the music? The developer of Grow Your Grandpa is the same guy who made... What was that body horror game? Know Your Body or... Oh, yeah! Know Your Body. No. I know that one. Know Your Body. Isn't that the one where... You're working for a witch... And you're cutting out pieces of of flesh for the witch? You're like the witch's apprentice or something? Or no, is that the one where you're cutting out... You're cutting out like... Yeah, okay, it's that one where it's really weird, and the guy's talking you through the surgery, and he's telling you how he's becoming one with a god or something like that. And he's teaching you how to do the surgery while he's still awake on him. Okay, good volume, good. Okay, that makes sense. Discover your body. I think that's what it is. Fine. Now I'm curious. Discover your body. Is that on... Nah, it's gotta be on itch.io. I thought so. Steam don't always have everything. Discover my body. Yes, it is this one. Yep, that's what I thought. Yeah, this guy is the dude talking to you, telling you how it's basically body horror. He's like becoming one with this like creature that you put inside of him. Makes sense because this guy really likes making very surreal and horrifying things. So is this the same developer? Troyskaz? Nah, this is Yamis. Yamis does Grow My Grandpa, The Well, which I remember The Well, Water Womb World, Discover Our Bodies, Discover My Body, Father Turned Me Into Trees and River, Via Negativa, and Lips Like Valium. I think I remember Lips Like Valium, but it was only a demo and they still haven't come out the full version yet. Okay, I just wanted to check. Different guy. Yeah, no, I agree. There's some really weird stuff that goes on in his games. I wouldn't say he's messed up, but maybe a little bit. It's a good game, though. Good game series. Makes you really think. Ooh, this is a real-life picture. I like the music. Actually, just got back from our trip. Aren't you tired of staying at home? Yeah, I remember. What a weird but interesting style. We went to the beach. It kind of reminds me of old 90s games, but it was way too hot yesterday, so we took off early. Kitty! It's like they skip several frames and blur them together. Yeah, we're getting ready for school. She doesn't want to go, but what can you do, right? Homeschooling. Ooh. Alright, I'll drop by later tonight. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Remember, you are what you eat. It's not. That's a different game, but different developer, I believe. But I believe I know who you're talking about. Also, oh god, the sensitivity. Sensitivity. Turn that down because my mouse sensitivity is already extremely high for my games. Is that my mom? No cigarettes left. Phone. Huh. Few drunkards lay sprawled out on the streets. They're lying in the cold, hard ground and appear to be fast asleep. Things are good for them right now. I don't know about that. Listen, bro, I don't think drunk people should be sleeping out in the streets like that. It's kind of not messed up, man. You are what you eat. That I do remember. I do remember that. Better not go in there right now. I'll check during the day. What do you mean? Check during the day. Check during the day. Rumorelia? Rumorelia? What month is Rumorelia? I've never heard of the no month Rumorelia. This is that cat? It is cat. It's that famous picture of cat. Kombucha? Oh, it's got limited saves. Oh, the kombucha saves. That's kind of hilarious that the kombucha saves. Nope, I don't look that way. Not anymore. Huh? I hate sleeping by the nightstand. Too many bad memories. Interesting. Interesting. Can't sleep now. What if someone comes here looking for shelter? Shelter. Interesting. So, what's going on? Their neighbor's house stands alone in a hayfield. There's no light in the windows. Looks like his family's asleep. Interesting. Interesting. Oh. A skinny dog is standing at the footpath that runs through the field. It's looking around mournfully, perhaps trying to find some food. Puppy, though. But we should help the puppy, maybe. How, by the way, Thank you for like reminding me of all these older but cool games. They're not like old, but at least within the last 4 or 5 years. I remember these games. Also, maybe I should just take off my glasses a little bit so you can see my pretty, beautiful, jumping Jehoshaphat eyes. Okay, fine. I'll open the door now. Hey neighbor, long time no see. How's life? Same as it ever was. So let me level with you. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Something real bad seems to be heading our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun. And that there's people coming up from underground. They're calling them visitors for whatever reason. I've heard of such things like from Crow Country. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure do hope it's not true. What's happening with the sun? Either it's gonna explode or something's gonna explode on it? Not totally sure. Well, if the sun's gonna explode, good luck, you're all doomed. Unless it goes full, like, you know, rising. Sun goes full rising mode. The ad's attacked. All I know is something's wrong with it. I'm sure you noticed this summer's been the hottest one ever, right? Weird how that's happening actually right now. I think we need to prepare ourselves for the worst. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous. So I came over here to make sure you don't end up hurt or worse. How are your wife and daughter holding up? Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. Great, let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. See you in the morning. You can see that there's like a town or a city just off in the distance a little bit. Like some kind of Russian or European, Northern European country, or, well, Eastern European. Looks like nobody else is coming for tonight. Those drunks are gonna regret sleeping out there, I feel like. Cigarettes, phone. I can't do anything with that. Anything change here? Okay. What about here? No. Guess not. It's the hall. Guess I'll go sleep then. Guess I'll just go die then. Oh, good lord. Hello. This man's prescription could see the end of the universe. Like that one joke from, Blue Balls. I mean, Gumballs. Yes, it's the funny game. I actually got the game. Is this the full game? It is the full release. I was gonna play the demo last time. Was it this year or was it last year it came out? But the demo came out, and the demo was taken down. They took down the demo after it was out for a while, and I couldn't play the demo. So I waited, and now the game's out. It came out like a month or two ago. You should look out the windows at night. I just did, but I will keep looking at them.
Breaking news. At 6:28 a.m. today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun.
Oh, right. So this is like, okay, this is based on true events, not anomalous events.
This burst of energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter.
So, that being said, that's a real thing. So, there is a... So the sun has like a mini explosions coming off of it at all, at certain times and whatnot. And it just, it like sends massive amounts of emissions and energy. And it does this all the time. It like explodes energy everywhere. It just like, it depends on where it's sending it. And it sometimes hits the Earth. Now, back in 2012, there was an emission that nearly hit the Earth, and almost it just barely missed it, but it like sent enough energy to like cause a big heat wave during 2012, if I remember rightly. And if it had hit it fully, it would have knocked out a lot of like electrical devices. It's like an EMP pulse. So it's so powerful. The EMP pulses are so powerful, it turns night to day. That's how powerful these things are. There's records of it showing it that it happened back in the 1800s. And there is a high chance of it, if it hits, that we would lose all capabilities of everything. I'm afraid of looking outside. It said, I'm afraid of looking outside will make me go blind. I'd better I better take a peek at night. Oh, what's this? To catch a signal, turn the right knob to do this. Right knob. To do this, left click and hold the right knob and move your cursor left or right. Knob for adjustment, the volume is on the left. If you still can't get a signal, try change. Fuck, it doesn't work now. If this still can't get a signal, try changing the wave range. To do this, left click on the handles in the middle and continue searching for the wave you need with the right knob. Or remove the wave blocker from the radios. Fuck them. Interesting. So... Okay, so try the knob first, then try the wave things. Oh, look at that. Hello, this is the emergency services dispatch. How can I help you? People, they're burning. Oh? Can you describe what you're seeing? Is there a fire? No, it's the sun. They're burning up in the sun. Damn, bro. It really is like when the sun rises out here. Do not leave the house until dark. No, that guy haunts the streets at night. The pale one. He's not human. The one that is, I think, famous for this game. Uh-oh. Looks like I won't be picking up any more radio signals today, I think is what it said. Yep, no more radio broadcasts. Save. Hello. Oh, hello. Toto, pretty much the only toy I had as a kid. My neighbor Totoro? Well, except for the sticks we used to whack the grass. That's a sad a bit of lore there. Don't get why it's not in the corner. I thought that was the rule. What? Then again, Dad never gave a damn about rules. What? I've never heard of that rule of putting the cross in the corner. Why would you put the cross in the corner? Beer day. Yay! Today's beer day. Should I go get a beer? You know what? It's beer day. Why not? So, as I was saying, I got a beer. I got a... no, NJ, it's okay. It's not your fault. You actually the one to let me know. Thank goodness you were here. I have a Labatt Blue beer. Not a very good beer. It's cheap beer, but it was what was in the fridge. So I grabbed that. I've just been reading what these things say. Window to another room. People used to do that, save electricity light from one spills the other, but they sealed them only on one side. And I was asking, how do you seal it from one side? How do you do that? Well, yeah, sealed it up, but only on the one side. Beer. I was also reading this. I'm gonna say I've been waiting to decide for 15 years if I should open that box. 911 1111 111111 calling 911111111. How about 86730, but it doesn't have a 9. Damn, I tried. No smokes. Peek out the window at night. We don't want to peek right now because we'll get... Hey, this is just don't look outside all over again. Ooh, rum. I love rum. Too bad rum doesn't like me anymore. It hates my guts. And I mean that in the literal sense. Hey, Grandma crammed every cabinet full of dishes. House with history. Explore the past of your home. I got an achievement. Hey, Grandma crammed every cabinet full of dishes. Only pulled out the fancy set for holidays. Now, who the hell needs it anymore? My neighbor is here. I see. This is why my neighbor is here. Damn. So it's all true after all. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day, and you have to remember to let other people in. Let people in? I get that. I know you might not be. I know you might not be crazy about having company over, but you have to let them in. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't just bunker down by ourselves, but she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no and tell them someone's in the house with you. Why do I need to have other people with me? The people you let inside might bring something useful or share some interesting information. Just don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat. To choose who you want to test carefully, you'll have to take a real close look. It's strenuous, draining work. But don't worry about chatting with people. That won't take up any energy. So talk as much as you like. And be sure to look out your windows. TV's great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own two eyes. What do we need to do? I'm afraid all we can do now is try to survive. I hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Uh-huh. Trust the government. Uh-huh. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. They already bunkered down by themselves. Neighbor, you're starting to sound weird. It's almost like you're a video game tutorial. Loads the BMG 9000 with apocalypse in intent. I'm going to unleash an XK or a ZK class SCPs. Listen, we're already having one of those XK class end of the world scenarios right now. The sun is lighting people on fire. I would totally let you in, NJ, for sure. Unless you weren't NJ. And you were just a body double. If they do, stick together with me and my family. Alright, that's it from me. Alright, almost forgot. I'm heading back home tomorrow night. Write down my number. They just set up the line over there. Hold on, I'm gonna write that down. Writing it down. Hold on. Number 3348034. Gotcha. Okay, now that's really it. Crack a beer and get some sleep. By the way, I brought you a case of beer. My brother-in-law works at the brewery. Knock one back before you hit the sack. It'll make you really sleepy. No, it doesn't help me. No, YouTube. YouTube? YouTube? What YouTube? YouTube? What about YouTube? Tube you? It'll feel like you've ever had enough conversation for one day. Drink a beer and relax. By the way, okay. Oh, okay, it'll waste my energy. Okay, that's what it's trying to tell me.
Beer.
What the hell? Bug. The bug. I can put the pointer on the bug. I can't do any. The bug! Another bug. How are these bugs in my fridge? I really don't have much. How am I gonna survive? I have some pickles. I have some meat. I have a lemon. The bug. I can tap the bug. Hold on, I think I can tap the bug. Can I get the bug? Get the bug. Oh, I can't get the bug. YouTube is pushing AI creation stuff instead of actual creators, and the highly praised AI slop after complaining about it and making tools to make AI more. But didn't they say they were didn't they stop making content for AI? Like, AI is not getting paid for. They're not paying for AI. Like, if they find out you are making AI, they do not pay your videos for it. Okay, that makes sense. That's why they want you to have AI. Because then they don't have to pay you a dime in ad revenue, and they keep it, all the money. Also, you got lucky, haha. I don't think I can actually go to sleep until I drink the beer. I want to sleep right now. I'm full of energy. Not for long, you're not. You see ballerinas dancing gracefully, crossing the stage in strong but delicate leaps. Despite the elegance, dance invokes anxious thoughts. If only someone could just explain what's going on. Okay. If you sue their AI? What do you mean, sue their AI? Who's AI? I will bring you Phoebes if you let me in. Give me your Phoebes. I need some Phoebes. I am going hungry. Just like me to never stock up. World's gone to shit, but a cold beer still hits right. Bober Cerny. Oh man, oh god, that animation reminded me of Wayne from what was it, the Wayne's World game there? Hylix. That had that same Hylix animation. Use their AI, lol. Fuck them. Fuck their AI. Fuck AI, period. There's no better AI than an anomalous one made from weird anomalous spaces or possibly other things. I don't even know if I am one. I can't tell you. We could be AI, or we could be born in another realm, but I'm pretty sure we're born from another realm. All I know is people are going to complain about the stuff, and then 1 week or 2 weeks later, I'll be something else. It's always something else because YouTube constantly... These big companies are the worst. Okay, it's night now. The door is knocked. Okay. I'm gonna view. In the distance, you spy the house of your neighbors who's currently visiting you. Light blazes through the window, and it seems like his family is waiting for him to come back home. Just wanted to see if he said anything new. He did not. What do we got here? You see a few teenagers hanging out in the yard. They're sitting around without a care in the world, chatting about something. They pay you no mind. Kids, you shouldn't be out there alone. I'll do it in the day. So where's my buddy then? Okay, let's look out the window. There's a deathly silence outside. There's no one there. Even the drunks have decided not to go out. Are they afraid or something? This timeline is generally only getting worse and worse. It really is. AI is okay to the point of general ideas or concepts, and do the actual work. Not to, except for, yeah, exactly, but it's not good for actually making media. It's not good for doing all your jobs for you. Like, all the work, like editing and stuff. Yeah, they want to steal all your data. Good job, UK. Why don't you politicians go jump in an acid bath and save us all the time from having to do a revolution and stuff. Hi. You look normal. Is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There are lots of strange people out here tonight. What's your dad? Tell me something about your dad. I know a lot about him. He's my daddy, after all. I know that he likes to drink a little beer before he goes out. When When he does go out, he always leaves me yummy lunch and dinner and juice. But today I tried some of that beer stuff. Blah, it was so gross. Why would anyone drink that when they could just have juice? Please don't tell him I did that. How did you get here? Are you afraid of the visitors? I don't know. Everyone's afraid of them, so maybe I should be too. I've never seen one before. Are they scary? Do they hit you hard? If so, maybe my friend from school is a visitor. He punches me all the time. Daddy told me to be careful, so I was super careful. I tiptoed over here real quiet. No one saw me. I'll go get your dad for you. Good luck. Thank you too. I want to go home. It's scary out here. We're gonna play a new game Daddy made up for me. You have to roll dice, and then you move stuff around like the armchair or the couch. You have to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Bye. Okay. Yes. Yes, very human. I am an expert on humans. And I can tell you that this creature is definitely very human. Very human behavior. Definitely does not have double jointed elbows. Very human.
Can I come in? I was taking shelter at a bar down the road, but they kicked me out, just like that.
Sure is human.
I guess not everyone there should found my personality particularly palatable. But I don't mean anyone any harm. Don't worry. Life is shitty sometimes, you know. So, what do you say, my good man? Can I come in?
You're not a visitor, are you?
Do I look like one of those monsters? No, I'm not a visitor, and you're never going to get a straight fucking answer asking that directly anyway. I guess things won't be any different from the bar.
Why do you think it'll be any different here? Why did they kick you out of your previous shelter?
I considered saying something rude just now, but thought better of it. I told you already. Someone there didn't like me. God knows who it was. Now that I think about it, maybe it's a good thing they tossed me out. They could have eaten me alive back there and no one would have fucking noticed.
I never got to play the demo. By the time I realized the demo was out, they pulled the demo off the internet. I guess we'll let Long Langy Man in.
Thank you. Trust in people doesn't amount to a hill of beans these days. But I appreciate your trust in me. Perhaps I even... Well, no, I shouldn't promise anything.
Okay. Huh? Are all the people like this? Are all the people looking awfully strange? Hello. Sorry to bother you so late. I was just so hot out today, and the TV said we shouldn't go out on the sun, so... Could you maybe, find some space for me? How'd you end up here? It's not like I wanted to come out here. The asphalt may be melting into goo under our feet, but it could be worse. It's just, well, you're gonna laugh. Visitors came to my house. Can you believe it? They chased me out of my own home. So now I'm just trying to find a place to hide from the sun. What will you do now? Try to survive somehow? It's freaky out here. With these visitors everywhere in the sun roasting everything. But I'd really like to live... ugh. Aren't you scared? Tell me it'll be all over soon, please. Yeah, how do I tell the difference between a human and a visitor if all the humans look weird? Thank you, thanks so much, seriously. Now I get to live a little longer, thank God. I got 2 weirdos in my house now. Among Us! Among Us! Why is there so many people? Am I gonna get ganged up by the visitors now? Yo! I've been seeing all the shit going on. Fucking crazy. You holding up okay in there, bro? Now, what's going on exactly? I'm here to offer you new possibilities, bro. Respect the vision. Everyone's running around like a chicken's ass bitches and chicken ass bitches instead of doing what comes pure and natural. They all just need to be happy is what I'm saying. For real. Why are you here? Right down to business. I like that. I like that. Everyone thinks you're up to something in here, bringing all these people, stirring some shit up. So I say let's roll with it and host a party to end all parties, end up the end of the fucking world palooza, bro. He's very sus. I've already let in so many stupid people, I might as well do it. It's probably gonna get me killed. I'm already dead. Fuck yeah, my dude. That's what I'm talking about. Finally, someone with half a brain. There's like... Looks like no one else is coming tonight. I have 3 weirdos in my place right now. I'm going to die. One of these guys is a visitor, and they're going... Not unless all 3 of them are visitors. Which is a high possibility. At least those teens are still alive out there. Unless they're visitors too. I go sleep. Well, I'm alive still. That's a good sign. I'm a visitor. No, you're not that giant space thing in the sky that transformed people. Good afternoon, here's the news. Hold on, maybe if I do a little bit of this, like this. Good afternoon, here's the news. The sun's activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, the numbers of murders over the last few nights has surpassed average figures. Experts suspect that this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. Now over to... Just a moment. Our studio has just received an urgent transmission regarding contact with a phenomenon we are calling the visitors. Eyewitness accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearances and behavior of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with 1/10 tail sign, perfect white teeth. Our early reports seem to back this up. Sources say that they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth who later turned out to be a visitor. So the one on the right is a visitor. I've been noticing that people have been smiling a lot in this game. Except for Tall Man. Tall Man did not smile. Tall Man did not. It was really hard to tell if Tall Man was actually a visitor or not because he was so tall. I am alien thing. Your cat. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates, but first, a message from our sponsors. Buying groceries used to mean drudging down to the store. But with For Rest, you can get everything you need just by picking up the phone. Just call 431-448. I'm gonna start writing these numbers down and then labeling them. Neighbor, For Rest. And your groceries will be at your door within 1 day. For Rest, delicious relaxation right at home. You still won't let me look at this? Okay. Alright, what's the radio? Very squibbery, scrobbly. And now for... it's simple. You send your photos and and we'll check what you really are. Just send your photos to us by email to yesiamhumanverification.agency and we'll handle the rest. I missed the first part. But please don't send anything other than eyes, teeth, and fingernails. We will not accept anything else. Okay, so eyes, teeth, and fingernails are important. Okay, it's a good thing at least I got it. Oh, there's very tall, lanky man. Let's see. Anybody else around? Weird party guy. He doesn't have very perfect teeth, I don't think. It's hard to tell. There's what's her name? The hunchy woman. He smiled at the end. But was his smile perfect was the question. Hi, tall man.
Yes? Yes? Was there something you wanted?
Why did they throw you out of the bar?
I blame the chain of catastrophes that broke everyone's mind. The sun teetering on the brink of explosion, the arrival of the visitors, the economic crisis, and so on and so forth. It fucked us all up. Some crumbled under the stress. Some dove headfirst into the bottle. But me, well, it was rage that drove me mad. I snapped, climbed into the bar and screamed, "Stop fucking blaming everything but yourselves. Stop fucking blaming everything but yourselves. Let them weep, I say. Tears in the beer foam don't ruin the pint. Malt and hops taste better with salt." Nobody appreciated it, so why bother?
So I think I'm gonna have to test this guy. It's gonna cost me energy. Hey, sup? What did you do before the cataclysm?
Oh, I'm glad you asked, bro. You ever heard of sports betting?
Nah, he ain't got perfect teeth. Look at that. Ain't no perfect teeth. This guy is just for real. This guy is just a real human. And you know what? I'm not surprised he's real human.
Sports betting? Huh?
Sure I have.
It's how I made my living, bro. Placing legit bets is for chumps and bitches, bro. For real, for real.
Stop. Stop. Just stop. It's something you should still test.
There's always ways to cheat the bookies. You just bet on the tip and then kick back till your dough comes rolling in, daddy. No money, no problem. Just borrow it from some other fucknut.
So how much did you make? You call that a job?
How do I put this? I made 30 fucking mil in debts. Sure, but debt's got nothing on me. And I definitely don't give a shit about them now. I look danger straight in the eye, bro.
Look at, wait, I guess that was like, look at the conversation. So, right, you looked at this conversation.
I hope all this ends soon.
How did you lose your house?
I remember like it was yesterday.
Probably because it was yesterday.
I had just gotten fired. All I wanted was to go home, climb into bed, and cry my eyes out. But when I got there, I saw a bunch of boots. I thought maybe my roommate had some friends over or something, you know? So I went up to the room to find out that what she was up to. But as I got closer, I started hearing a strange sound. Kind of freaked me out, but I decided to take a peek, quiet like, and see what was going on in there. I was only able to catch a brief glimpse of my roommate lying motionless on the bed when suddenly, some grubby guy grabbed me from behind and said, "You can't go in there. She's not well. Come have a seat in the kitchen." Then he quickly pulled me away and sat me down on the table. I wanted to leave, but I was paralyzed by fear. Then I need to lie down. My stomach is doing somersaults. Ugh.
Interesting. I do have to test 2 of these people. I have to do... Oh, look, the numbers are already on the wall for me. Would you look at that? Now, would you look at that? Hey, buddy, can I test you? I need to test you. What do you want to check? Your teeth. You want me to show you my teeth? Okay, take a look. Take in that odor of sadness and smoke. Those are way too perfect. Those are way, way too perfect. Pretty yellow, right? Those were perfectly white. Am I wrong, chat? This guy's totally a fucking visitor. Those weren't very, like, you can't tell me those were yellow. They looked white. Unless the shading is, like, really shitty looking. So piss off with your tests. I'm not a visitor. Pull out the gun. We already did this. They were not yellow. I guarantee those were not yellow. Hold on. Let's test you. You want to check your teeth.
Wait, what? They're gonna make a decision based on my teeth? Okay, just had them fixed. So if I'm honest, I can't really remember being at the dentist. Was I ever even there? God, I'm so nervous. I can't even remember if I ate yesterday.
Never mind. Those are perfect white teeth. Yeah, it was a shading thing. Okay, they looked like they were white because I had not seen what the difference. Now I see the difference. Hey, Vulpus, thank you for the follow. Now that's perfectly white. But they're not they're not perfectly aligned. If you notice, they're not like, they are perfectly white, but they're not perfect teeth. You notice that? Didn't they say that what was it? Was it perfectly white teeth or just perfect teeth? Which one was it? They just said white. Okay.
So, do I fit the description?
I mean, I'm still in the beginning of the game, so if something were to happen to me, I guess I could just let me die, I guess, and see what the ending's like. Let's see what the ending's like. I'm probably gonna die, aren't I? I'm dead, aren't I? Is everybody still here? Well, I can't tell you. Well, I'm still alive, which is worrying. I think it's more concerning that I'm still alive than dead. See, your neighbor and his daughter through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horrors, if only for a moment. Forget. Just letting me die. Oh. Oh no. The bodies of the teenagers are lying on the ground. Someone killed them. It appears they have happened recently. The blood still hasn't dried. Damn, those visitors work fast. They killed them outright. Holy shit. So that's fresh. Those are fresh bodies. That means those teenagers. That is not a human. A man as pale as death itself is standing at the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin. as though his flesh is the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. Is that the one that killed him? Why do you look like the Mona Lisa?
Hey, hello. I guess if that's better. Is this like your place, man? I mean, your house, sir?
Are you looking for someone?
Nah, I just need to crash for a bit. Or something. I'm sick of hiding in basements. Keep this up and I'll probably forget how to talk soon. Not that you care.
What are you doing hiding out in basements?
I'm traveling, I guess. Want to see the world. Different places. Maybe I'll find a new home somewhere. But I'm broke. So I'm either making deals for a room or sneaking into basements. Whatever, that's life. Sometimes you just run into total jerks though. Ugh. So try anything creepy and I'll punch your freaking lights out.
What a weirdo. You know it's the end of the world, right?
Whoa, no way, whoa. You even got a carpet, sweet bro. But whatever.
What'd you see that you didn't like? Yeah, you're still out there, I see. Mr. Visitor Friend. You are visiting my stream, yes, very much so, yes. You look a little odd.
I sense the energy is here. The energy here is stagnant. Something is very bad is developing within. The sun and Leo are in the 5th house. I see it also clearly. You're a pretty assertive person, aren't you?
Huh?
I can see you prefer to take action rather than talk. Typical Leo, am I right? You've accumulated a large amount of dark energy here, yes. Very unpleasant. I don't yet understand the how or why. Everything just feels so neglected. I suppose I should start with affirmations.
So basically, yeah, it makes sense because Mike does grabby hands. No, the grabby hands. Also, makes sense that she senses dark energy here because my character, I think, is kind of messed up in the head.
Everything just feels so, should I start with,
Okay, and?
There are prison guards in your prior incarnations. Give them space, they're just repeating the experiences of your past lives. You need to forgive them and accept their histories within yourself. Only then you will be able to break the chains of this endless cycle. Do you understand?
Come on in, I guess.
Delightful. You're quite an excellent location here, to be honest. There's a powerful current of positive energy flowing through your house.
Yeah, somebody that crazy can't be a visitor. I didn't even get away from the thing.
Enough, stop fidgeting and stand still. Hello, could you please help us?
What happened?
I'm exhausted, I just want a place to sleep. I have 5 kids. Now this is the only one left. My husband disappeared too. I don't know if he's dead or if he abandoned us, but now I just want to lie down and pass out for a few days.
Where'd the other kids go?
I don't know. Maybe the father took them. I want to go to this house, but I just don't know I have the strength anymore. Sure, we fought a lot, but it's hard not to when you live with someone who acts like a complete asshole. Forget him. Look, the most important thing to me now is finding my kids.
Okay.
Finally, a moment of rest. Come on, get a move on. Pick your spot. We'll be out of here by tomorrow, I promise.
Looks like nobody else is visiting. Asshole is still standing out there. I'm surprised he let me let those people in, unless one of them is a fake. Licks the shorkle. The shorkle. Fuck. My favorite drink makes me feel good, clears my head, reminds me of better times. I'm going to drink my favorite kombucha. Ah, yes. Yummy, yummy, like, fungi water. Something did look wrong with that child. It definitely did. Good afternoon.
afternoon. Here's the news. Anomalous cities continuing to arise, and the invasion of the visitors has shown no sign of slowing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address the emerging situation. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviation as FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors. Dirt under the fingernails.
I knew it was something to do with dirt under the fingernails because the radio said so. Or something with the fingernails. Smells like someone died last night. Thanks, game.
Specialists say that this sign helps identifying visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a crisis report regarding a pale maniac. But first, some ads.
Turmoil,
Turmoil, terror, suffering, and all because of the visitors. But in our hour of need, just as your cries were about to be left unanswered, FEMA has come to your aid. These brave heroes from the Federal Emergency Management Agency are protecting us from the visitor invasion. So far, the agency has identified over 27,000 dangerous anomalies. Remember, you can help the agency by informing them by any suspicious activity around you. To do so, use the invitation to visit FEMA. If you ever start to wonder whether you might be a guest, call your hotline at 0004551. Help us help you. Support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors.
So that's the second time that's been iterated, so I'm pretty sure the visitors don't even know that they're visitors half the time. They're like, they've been, that child looks very strange. The child, I think that, hey, there's, both of them are in here. She really do looking weirdly like a Mona Lisa. Hey, strange lanky guy is still here. Okay, strange lanky guy is still here. Yeah, what's her name is still here. Okay, we got quite a few people. Why is there garbage bags on the floor? Did that one guy leave? Sus man died. Is that what those bloody bags are? Does that mean we definitely have one of those guys in the house? Didn't it say that somebody... That's his body. Yeah, he's definitely dead. Somebody in this house is, for realsies, a visitor. I need to test you. I need to see your hands. Okay, let's take a look. What's on? It looked like there was dirt. That's it. She has perfectly white teeth. She has dirt on her fingernails. Pull the gun. How did all this crap get under my fingernails? I couldn't have been walking around filthy for this long, could I? How odd. You're it. You're definitely it. Uh-huh. You did say that you ran into the visitors. Who's to say that you're not one, they didn't become one of you? If the visitors can replicate human features, what's to say that you are not just a replicant of one of the visitors? Or it's an infection of some sort? Do you have 1471 bullets in this game? I have all of the bullet. Let me hear you out. I mean, can you imagine? I have no idea where the dirt comes from. I've just been sitting here in your house. Did someone put the dirt under my nails deliberately? Who would have even done that? Ah, man, I didn't know if hearing her out would give me another chance. What happened next back at your house? Ugh. After the man sat me down at the kitchen table, some huge guy came out from around the corner and blocked the exit.
He started talking loudly with the guy who had grabbed me before. They were acting like I wasn't even there, and then they started to touch me. First my arms, then my shoulders, and in the background I heard cheers and laughter that seemed to come from my room. It sounded like there was a whole crowd of men in there. Haha.
Thank you for the follow, Zoe the Celestial Dragoness. Thank you.
I couldn't breathe. My heart felt like it was about to explode on my chest. I wanted to scream or call for help, but my voice was lost in a sea of panic. I couldn't even make a sound. I just sat there frozen, useless, like a deer in the headlights. But then the big guy went to the fridge and got something, and I realized that was my chance. I sprinted for the exit, and it was like the fear gave me strength. I just ran and ran and never looked back. Well, I did until my legs gave out and I collapsed.
Why didn't the sun burn you up?
I don't remember. I must have spent the whole night just lying there in the ground, and then... It's odd. I could have sworn I remembered everything that happened to me that day. Hang on. You don't think I might be a visitor? No, that can't be true. I remember my whole life, my childhood, my mom, my dad. No, I'm not a visitor, right? Right? Tell me I'm not a visitor.
You seem like a visitor. You seem like a visitor.
Why would you say that? I'm not even more... Now I'm even more scared. I don't want to die. I don't. I guess we're all going to die.
I wish I could have had her call about the FEMA guys. Man, I feel hold on. How do you tell? This is really fucking hard. This is insanely hard. What is this? What is this minigame? This minigame is horrid. This is like pure luck. Oh, there it is. Evil spirits have infested your house. Don't, fucker. Hold on, I can't fucking... Oh my god, I hate this. This is the worst. They'll cast out the evil spirits and cleanse your body of the aura and prevail with your protection. Provide you with enhanced protection. Night Night Soul Reap, thank you for the subscription pass. No, not the baby face. Also, I didn't get to read that very much. Are things any better? Don't bother anyone anymore. It's not worth it. But when I hear voices on the TV or overhear conversations, a light flicks on inside my head. Then I stop myself. It's too much work for no gratification. No, I'm done. These nerves of mine are already shot to hell and back. Life was dreary enough before all of this, and now, one day I'll hang from the chandelier of the whole baptized world. Damn, bro. Damn, bro. It's stuffy in here. It's stuffy in here. You okay? How's the kid? He's tired like me. He's shy around new people too. He's being extra clingy. Kids struggle to handle stuff like this. They might not complain, but you can see it written on their faces. Sometimes I feel like it's my fault for dragging them into all this, but it's too late to change any of that now. I also cut my lip many times because I never had to shave my upper lip with a safety razor, and I nicked my lower lip and shaving the goat to you. Goat to you?
You want a reading?
How do you know so much about me?
Huh, what a silly thing to say. I'm not the one who knows, I'm simply a vessel. The stars speak through me. The moon and Venus are in conjunction in the 6th house. It's written all over your face. You need to not say a thing. I knew someone just like you once. He always listened but never spoke. You know what they say. If Jupiter is in the 8th house, it's better to stay quiet. It's a sign of closed doors.
Okay, I was just making sure.
I'm sick of all this.
Why are you out there on your own?
Well, home was cramped, loud as hell, zero comfort. I wanted out. I wanted to see the world. So yeah, I grabbed a backpack, a couple of sodas, some snack bars, and this old friendship bracelet I made back in school. And I left. Parents probably didn't even notice. Not that I care. Since then, I just wandered around, crashing wherever I can, and honestly, been fine so far. At least nobody's on my back and I'm my own damn boss.
Think I was gonna, yeah. Just checking the fridge. Still wondering why the man has turned into a pile of fucking corpse body parts. Also, yeah, no sounds played. Did I hear the pet the MalO thing though? I really think she is definitely one. She is 110% one. 000451.
Hello, this is the...
Hello, this is the Federal Emergency Management Agency Medical Division. We are now able to provide consultation device services regarding official visitor screening procedures. Please state your question.
What should I know about the nail sign?
To ensure a proper reading of your visitor status, please refrain from washing your hands before examination. Water may remove surface residue, which could lead to errors or false results. Please state your question.
What about the teeth?
For accurate testing, we recommend avoiding tobacco products. Smoking may affect the condition of the teeth, leading to unreliable results.
Thank you for that's everything. What about neighbor 034? Hey neighbor, you saw that what happened out there? Those teenagers got killed. I thought the streets weren't that dangerous. Guess I was wrong. My daughter talked to me into going out and to play again. It didn't seem too bad until I saw the bodies. That's the last time I risk her life like that. God, I'll never forgive myself if something happens to her. She's my whole world. Is your daughter okay? I don't know. With all those weeds, I was hoping she didn't notice. But back at home, she said she saw a face in the grass. Trying to convince her it was in her imagination, but she's not really biting. Who killed them? It was that pale, tall thing. I thought it only killed people who stayed inside. I thought we had it under control. I figured if I ever saw the silhouette, he'd head straight back home. But I didn't think about what else she might see. Be careful. Thanks. You take care too. What about 341-448? Call for rest.
Hello, you've reached Full Rest Food Delivery. Would you like to place an order?
2 cans of Energecky, please. 1 can of coffee, please. Ooh. 1 can of coffee.
Thank you, your order has been accepted. Please accept your delivery tomorrow night.
That'll give me extra energy to talk to people, I think. Yeah, the very obvious, like, obvious thing there is that. Can I test you? Teeth. perfectly white. You know, and I never used to care about that much, but I just didn't have the time. But now I regret that. Those were perfectly white. Perfectly white. If she's got dirt on her nails too. God, I wish we had energy. Damn, this game is rough. Reports say a pale maniac has appeared on the streets of the city. From various testimonies, police have learned that his victims all had one thing in common. They were alone. Additionally, the maniac likes to talk to the victim before committing their vicious murder. Police have assembled a sketch of the killer from eyewitness accounts. Suspect is a very pale, middle-aged man with black hair. He is of slender build and wears a single pair of pants. Further reports have added that he sometimes also wears the skin of a different person. This information has not been confirmed. If you see this man, do not open your door. Do not tell him that you're alone. That's all for now. Yeah, another person's definitely gonna die tonight, for sure. 100%. There's a small group of FEMA employees standing by your neighbor's house. You wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're taking soil samples, or looking for someone to set up a base, someplace to set up a base. Or they're dead. You can actually hear them sleeping. Interesting. You can actually hear her humming. That's an interesting little feature. Excuse me. Is she crying? That's a really cool feature that you can listen to the door. What's she talking about? Who's she talking to? Who is she talking to? Charred husks of the teenagers' bodies are lying on the ground. Yeah, because they were out in the sun. Looks like they've been there all day. 2 FEMA employees are standing next to the bodies and writing something down. It's a good thing they showed up to take away the corpses. You hate to think what kind of diseases would spread if the decaying flesh was left to rot there. What about the guy? What about Long Man? Yeah, he's coughing. Can't use the phone tonight. Can't smoke a cigarette. Hey, it's the Pale Man, everybody. It's the guy who's been famously on the TV and stuff. The man who's been murdering people. Howdy. I'm not letting you in. Is your door nice and sturdy? Never know what might happen to it. You understand? I've got a gun! Delicious. Despair gives courage to the coward, yes? So, you alone? No, I'm not alone. It's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside. But who knows where they'll be in a few days. Oh, goody. Goody gumdrops, huh, chat? See a group of armed soldiers through the window. Apparently there's a small squad that was sent here from the city to provide security for FEMA employees. You hear some fragments of information about a pale man with a bare torso. Maybe they want to track down that creepy visitor? Bro, he was just at my door. What are you guys doing? obviously fucking government officials. Hi, for rest delivery here. Didn't think deliveries were still running. You know, I didn't expect people to skip stocking up before the end of the world. Apocalypse or not, guess folks still gotta eat lunch. Deliveries might pay pretty well right now, but the risk is huge, no matter how you slice it. But this damn sun, they moved us to night shifts because of it. Now people order 20 liters of water at a time. I wish we got hazard pay or tips for lugging that heavy stuff around. Anyway, sorry, I got sidetracked. Ready to accept your delivery? Accept the delivery. Here you go. Coffee. Have a good day. Oh, well, I mean night. Still not used to that. Special delivery, order something from you for rest. Something is wrong about your eyes, my good man. Other than being like basically a millennial, looking like you've seen the entire eternity for the last 10 years. Those eyes look dead. Like a fish's eyes or a corpse. Either you're a hollowed out shell of a human being or possibly a visitor. Or maybe a Redditor, I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks like the purple Oni guy from, the purple Oni game. I can't remember what it's called.
So, we meet again. I remember things were a bit different last time we crossed paths, yet we remain alive. It's a strange thing. I don't know how to explain it. I'd like to start our conversation with a divination. Tell my fortune by choosing a page in this book. Where should I open it to?
Open it right in the middle, somewhere towards the beginning.
The dead soon shall speak, but none will heed their words. Goodness me, how shockingly relevant. Though I suppose it's not much of a surprise to hear that now.
What does it mean?
I need to think it through carefully. Do you have any insights to offer? Well, anyways, I only came here to tell you something. Events will soon begin to unfold. You need to be ready. It may sound strange, but the cat must enter. I cannot yet explain how, yet I am certain it will help you. You can choose what you do with this information, of course. As for me, I think I'll go have a ponder on the deeper meaning of your divination.
Interesting. I should have known. You look like that, Ow Oni, that's the one. You look like that wee man from Jackass. That's who you look like in the face.
Good day, homeowner. Are you renting out rooms here?
Something like that.
I'd rather vague answer. Well, fine. I suppose we can finalize an agreement at a later date. Backdated appropriately, of course. Although, in lieu of formal contract, how much do you charge per night?
Pay what you want if you feel you have to.
Excuse me?
Do I look like I need a favor?
Unbelievable. To think a member of the respectable rental institution would turn their nose up at a good money. Fine, we'll settle this properly later with a full regal contract.
I mean, weirdo, but okay.
Thank you, homeowner. We can discuss the rental terms in full detail later.
He doesn't seem like he's weird. He's not coming off as like a monster, like a visitor. He just comes off as weird. And I've seen plenty of weird people. Okay. As soon as looks like, okay, yeah, that was the last person. So the new person's here. I'm just listening in one more time. Don't know what she's doing. How much you want to bet that teenage girl's dead? I don't really trust this one. That could be heavy, like, sleep breathing. It's definitely like sleep breathing. Family day. Cough. Well, he is a smoker after all. He did say he was a... He did say he's a smoker. Yeah. Yeah, somebody's gonna be dead for sure, guaranteed. Smells like someone died tonight, yeah.
Good afternoon, here's the news. Ah, look, I have an extra energy, maybe probably from the coffee. FEMA has taken new measure to address the ongoing visitor issue. As of now, they have organized quarantine zones to detain potentially dangerous suspects. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained. Blood red eyes. According to reports, FEMA discovered this sign after observing detailed visitors, noting that the creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red.
Are they just walking corpses? I mean, didn't that one guy say that the dead would basically rise and nobody would listen to them? Is that what the visitors are? They're just corpses or something? Or relatively different versions of corpses? Like, slightly weird corpses, or somebody taking over a corpse, or like a creature taking one over?
Causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on FEMA, but first, a word from our sponsors. Once upon a time, two brothers lived near a dam. A daily splashing of waters made the river foam like crisp beverage on a summer day. Later in life, the image of their childhood in mind, the two brothers started Barber Brewery together. Since then, Barber Scenery has become one of the best-selling
Sidling.
beers both at home and in bars. Barber Scenery beer. Drink the good stuff. Drink it a lot. Now available for rest food delivery. Call now for this number. FEMA, what is it? And why was it formed? Federal Emergency Management Agency is a special government service that was formed to ease the emerging crisis. They're helping to address the many problems caused by the visitor invasion. It's not known for sure what exactly the agency is working on, but we can say with confidence that our fate is in reliable hands. The agency is made up of experts in various fields, including many distinguished scientists and noted researchers. If a female employee appears on your doorstep, we recommend you cooperate with them and follow their instructions. Remember, help us help you. Support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors.
Alright, well... Who else is dead today? The child! The child is missing! Where's the child? Hey, you are very blue, abadiba babadoo die, my friend. You're still alive, okay. Okay, where is he? Are you dead? You're fucking dead. The long man's dead. Okay, yeah, fuck. The child's missing. Why is the child missing? Where's your kid, man? So stuffy in here. Didn't you have a kid with you? Huh? He's still around. Probably just wandered off somewhere. I need to know where my other kids went. Do you have a phone? I could call their father. That way I don't have to see his ugly mug again. Where's your child? Where is your child?
Want a reading?
What happened to that man?
I told him it doesn't matter what you do, only the color of your aura while you're doing it. But he doubted me, and so life passed him by. One day I closed my eyes and envisioned the fulfillment of my dreams and poured all my cosmic energy into that image. If you don't open your heart to energy of the universe, why bother living in your body at all? You could do the same. Close your eyes. Imagine your wildest dreams have all come true. Focus on this vision. Do you know why you suffer? You still fail to grasp that suffering is the purest form of joy. So tell me, are you ready to take the next step? Some fine guidance from the other side can help. There are people, experts, who know how to cleanse the darkness. If you like, I can help you connect. And since you might have need of them, you can reach them here at 579-927. And don't forget to tell them I sent you.
What do you mean? That guy that was with us earlier? Is that... Yeah, from the psychic lady. You. I need to test you. Show me your eyes. Want to check my eyes? I can already guess what you'll see. What happens if I have one of the signs? You are 110% one of them.
Well, yeah, well, no one's surprised about that. Am I really a visitor? What do you think? And why don't I know about it? Is it that how people turn into them? Maybe it's enough just to think you're not like everyone else. That society hates you. I'm scared of dying. Wait, can you cover my eyes? Do you have some kind of bandage?
Identifying a visitor and taking action. I did it. I should have killed her the first time round, but absolutely confirmed it. But that's kind of fucked up. I need to check myself. Oh shit. Eyes. Okay. TV made me do it. Check a person for visitor signs for the first time. Eyes look fine. Not red. Nothing they can pin on me. Okay, so my eyes are fine. God damn, bro. Just had to kill one of them. Conjunctivitis Awareness Day. Oh god, this game.
What a world.
What now?
Isn't it obvious? We've got to finalize an appropriate rental agreement.
And how do I do that exactly?
Do you mean to tell me you don't even have the requisite paperwork on hand? Then I suggest you find a notary and procure them, Honestly.
You kidding? Where am I supposed to find a notary now?
You don't know how to use a map, don't you? This isn't complicated. And again, I must insist you use sir and address me with due respect,
Fuck, whatever you say.
You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? You could at least pretend to be cooperative,
Ugh, I'm sick of all this.
How did you survive? Somehow.
I'd sneak into the stairwell sheds, or just sleep under a tree. Hid from the heat under any roof I could find. Ate whatever I could get. Some greens growing wild, or a candy bar I swiped from a store. Well, what's with that look? Yeah, I stole. Big deal. How else am I supposed to survive? Nobody's gonna hire me, so whatever. Ugh, what now? Think I'll really steal anything from you? Pfft, please. What? Is this some kind of interrogation? Drop it. Seriously.
There's my coffee. Okay, hold on. Let me call the for rest. And we'll get one of those drinks there. 2 of the drinks. She killed 2 people at least, definitely. 100%. She definitely did it. But I couldn't... The dirt on the nails was so damning an evidence. I almost killed her for it, but I wasn't 100% certain. Oh, you reached the rest. Sorry, accept your order right now. We already had a pending delivery in your system. Due to unexpected demand, we're forced to temporarily limit the number of orders that can be placed per day. If you'd like to place an order, please try calling again tomorrow. Damn it. What about this, psychic number, eh? Structure of an apple. The over apple. The land of mushrooms and paper. Fear of mush. Though it's so enchants there meet only tears and parting's doom. Check her breathing. Why won't you responding? Wishing I wish to die. They hung up. That was not quite what you expected. Check her breathing. Okay. How about FEMA? I think I got one. I had to kill one, I think. Medical division, how do you provide the you state your thing. What should I know about the eye sign? For accurate screening, please avoid coffee or caffeine-containing beverages. Accurate screening, please avoid coffee or caffeine-containing... Caffeine is known to cause both insomnia and nervousness and can also lead to bloodshot or reddened eyes. Okay, good to know. Good to know because... Man... I want to make sure. You want me to check blue guy? Listen, I gotta check what's her name. I gotta check this one. I need to test you. Your teeth were already pure white. What about your eyes? Oh, well. Your eyes are really dilated, but they're not red. Alright. See these huge bags? Yeah, that was sleep deprivation. Will do that to you. But you slept last night. I heard you, or at least I thought I heard you, unless that was your daughter. Or what we thought maybe might be your daughter. There's a man dead in my fucking one room, and it's just a bag of things. Where is this girl? Damn. I can't test anybody else further. I had to test myself to see if was I one myself? Could I have been one? She didn't know she was one. Oh, let me call the neighbor before I forget. What we got? Hey neighbor, thanks for calling. Honestly, I'm still shaken up by all this. The murders, the soldiers, FEMA. They even showed up at my door last night. Asked about the people staying here, scribbled something on a tablet, and then one of them took someone out of my house. Where did they take them? Hell if I know. They said it was for tests. I thought all these soldiers and government officials would fix things. Should have known better than to think they'd help us or get us to a safe place. Good thing they didn't take your daughter. No way in hell I'd ever let that happen. Over my dead body. If those bastards so much as lay a finger on her, I'll tear them apart. What is FEMA? I don't know. Nobody really knows much about them. They came out of nowhere acting like they've got everything under control, but how do they even spot the signs when they are all just normal human traits? Feels like they're not telling us the whole truth. That's true. Take care. Never thought we'd end up living through interesting times. The sun, the visitors, and now FEMA. So many questions, not a single damn answer. Neighbor, I need to ask something of you. If something happens to me, promise you'll look after my daughter? I promise. Thank you, neighbor. I knew I could count on you. Alright, I gotta go. Stay strong. Okay, Cypher, take sleeps. I do have coffee, but remember... if I have bloodshot eyes... Remember Rhapsody. Welcome. It's time for I Want to Believe. It's a program where we will uncover mysteries and government conspiracies. Today we'll be discussing the truth about visitors with a special guest, a doctor of science and respected employee of... Wait, what? He's... Not coming? What, no? How did they steal all of his documents? There was mountains of information in there. FEMA's definitely a cover-up. FEMA's totally a cover-up. Damn it, I knew we wouldn't be all allowed to reveal the truth. So they're definitely hiding something. FEMA's hiding something. Hi, Carmi. Or hello, hi, Howard. So I think we at least eliminated one of them. For sure, one of them. Oh. Of course. Of course. As soon as he's like, hey, neighbor, could you take care of my daughter if something happens? Of course it gets set on fire. I knew it. The neighbor's house, which he just painted white, has burned to a crisp and now blacker than black. Seems like the fire went out only a short while ago. Could someone have burnt down on purpose? What happened to your neighbor's family? Is anyone still alive? Worried thoughts swirl in your head. You're overcome with the feeling of incomprehensive and incomprehension and helplessness. That's fucked, bro. She's still sleeping. He's got a head. And I don't know what head he's got. I can't tell if that's my neighbor's head or what. It looks like a soldier, actually. Because it's like a bucket helmet. Pale, creepy man is standing there on the street, smiling. He's holding someone's decapitated head in a helmet. It's the head of a soldier, his face frozen in a terrified grimace. You're not sure what scared him more, the pale visitor or his own impending death. Cool, bro. Oh my god. An entire squad of soldiers just arrived yesterday. They're all dead. Looks like there was a massacre out there. Bodies are scattered across the whole street and one of them is missing its head. Did that pale, creepy stranger kill all of them? Damn, bro. Yeah, I don't think it was by himself. I don't know if they're that strong. They could be, but I don't think so. I bet you they're... I hear noises. Sounds like crying. Yeah, that's definitely crying. Yeah, see, this is why I didn't drink the coffee.
Good evening. I'm from FEMA. We're making house calls around your neighborhood, checking in with the residents.
Are you alone?
No, of course not. My squad split up into a few smaller groups so we could cover more ground. It shouldn't take much of your time.
Why are you in protective gear? Should we be wearing that too?
No, but you could buy some if it would help me make you feel safer. We're still in the process of studying the sun's effect on the environment. It's important for us to be careful since we're spending so much time outside.
So what happens next? So does FEMA have a plan of action?
Of course, but we can't action our plans without proof. So we'll take one of the people staying here back to our laboratory. We'll have them complete a few tests so we can make sure everything's above board. Then we'll send them back.
Do I need the pack?
Is this your house? Then no. Stay with the other residents. If you need to evacuate, we'll let you know. We'll just take one person and be on our way.
Oh, so they took the mother and the child there, the ones that was kind of like a little... Well, she was human because her eye was normal at least.
Have a good night.
Oh, that's a very different knock from earlier. Bro, shit's getting real out there. Damn, Grandma! Is that a babushka I see? Oh, now, hold on.
Hello there, dearie. Walking all the way out here really took it out of me, let me tell you. Might I pop in and rest a minute?
What? You chose to walk all the way over here specifically?
No, I didn't plan to come here. Don't be silly. Yet fate has a habit of bringing us together. No meeting is a mistake, dearie. Since I'm here, that means my feet brought me here for a reason. My eyes landed on your house with purpose.
The babushka.
As it was always meant to be, I assume.
I don't follow. You could have just kept walking. Why did you stop here?
I've got wigs. Have you got wigs in those ears, dearie? I'm tired of walking. Here I'd have a chance to catch my breath and maybe have a nice natter. That's enough for an old lady like me. You tell me something and I'll spin you a yarn in return. Share and share alike. And maybe those old bones can rest a while.
I guess come in.
Thank you, dearie. I can tell you'd be a very entertaining host. And maybe I'll finally find out what's been going on around here.
Oh. She's a little bit spooky, but, yeah.
Oh, hi. Let me in.
What happened?
They killed my daddy.
Who did it?
Visitors came to the house. They were sitting with us. Daddy was talking to them about something and then they killed him. Now our house is on fire.
Come on in.
I don't. There's no place for me. That kid isn't in a cap is here. But I only want to sit in that spot. Wanna. That's where Daddy used to sit. I want to see Daddy.
Kid in the cap? I did promise to take care of the daughter.
Daddy.
Damn it. Oh my fucking god! Is that a spitter from Left 4 Dead 2? Holy crap! Also, mind you, we're supposed to let this person in because of the cat. We were told to let in the cat. Kitty. The kitty is adorable. She is horrifying. She, I don't even think is human.
How? You open or not?
You know the bald man?
Huh? Too many questions. Yes, I know. How will help you?
Who are you?
I dance. Ballet. You can tell.
Did someone send you here?
Don't think so. Why matter?
Prove that you're a person.
2 arms, 2 legs, 1 head. Not enough for you to bypass test. You open or not?
I guess let in the kitty.
I make myself at home here. Come on, kitty. Time to run and enjoy.
I've probably made a horrible... Kitty! Never mind! I was gonna say a horrible mistake, but there's a horrifying kitty creature on my floor. Don't know if it's real or not, but there is a kitty cat now. Look at its horrendous gaze. That's definitely a creature. It's got a face only a mother could love. Ain't that the damn truth? Alright. I guess it's sleepy times because there's nothing else I can look at. Smells like so. No, yep, we let in a bad thing.
Yes, we let in the bad thing.
Let's see. We're gonna have to drink that energy drink, I feel like, today. Because there's a lot of bad things happening right now.
Good afternoon. We are watching the news. Due to the sharp increase in suspected visitor sightings, FEMA's announced that this is enacting a new protection measure. Effective immediately, a full quarantine will be enforced across all major population areas. Travel outside your city city or to nearby villages is strictly prohibited. Please stay within your designated area. In addition, FEMA has revealed a new visitor identification procedure. Hairless armpits. FEMA reports that the visitors have no visible hair in that area, making it a useful identification tool. The agency is asking citizens to bear with the test and comply with escorts to quarantine zones. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on what you can do if you spot a visitor. FEMA suggests that the visitor phenomenon may be infectious or pose a thus far undisclosed biological threat.
Infectious.
For this reason, it's critical to report any potential visitors and isolate them immediately. If you can't hand over a visitor to the quarantine zone right away, issue them a special request to appear before FEMA. During the next collective round, an employee will take in anyone who has this paper for examination. That's all for now.
It is an infection. It is an infection, man. Radio? Feeling lonely? Anxious? Got no one to tell you. Then the fall bullet is just what you need. Phone roulette is just what you need. Call us now at 877 and we'll connect you with the perfect conversation partner. Did that get on the wall? Kitty! Meow. Pet the kitty. You reach out and pet the cat. Hard to tell if it likes it or not. Pick up the cat. Meow, meow, meow. I have the cat. Oh. Cat wanted down. Wiggly cat. Phone roulette. Pick up the kitty. Where are we going with you, kitty? Yeah. Okay. Oh. Excuse me. Who's in my basement? I have food for days. Are these all potatoes? Who's been in my basement? Oh, shit. Somebody's been in my basement. And there's dirt here. Oh, joyous of days. Does that mean somebody came up from down in the basement? Do you think? Because they claw their way out? Oh, God. Hi, Grandma. Hi, crazy looking lady. Okay, nobody's dead in here. Who died? That one dude died.
I want my mommy.
Tell me what happened.
I don't know. They came in and started talking, and Dad said they were wrong. Then they said, Daddy.
Okay, just rest for now. Girl calls out for her father nonstop. There's no end in sight of her hysterics.
I want my mommy. What do you want to check?
Let me check your teeth.
My teeth? You want me to show you my teeth? Why? I still have some baby teeth, Dad said. I'm not gonna cry anymore.
Oh, they're perfectly white.
Well, here they are. What does it mean? Everything okay?
Hold on. Oops, hold on. She's a kid, so obviously she's gonna have clean armpits. We need to test her eyes.
You're gonna look inside my eyes? Will you see what I'm looking at? In that case, I'll make sure to think really carefully. Don't worry.
Okay, her eyes are fine. Her teeth are clear, but teeth are like super white, but her eyes are fine. I wonder if that's just an advanced stage of like whatever this infection is, or possibly a infection. Wasn't the blue guy? At least the blue guy's dead.
Why do you look like that? Did you see? Oh, I want a drink.
Okay, you have no problems. However,
Kitty is here. What more you need?
why are you here?
What a dumb question. You open the door, you ask yourself what for. What am I for? It all seemed to me place is place. Said I go here, so went here. I don't want nothing, not you. What matters is you keep place comfy for Kitty. The rest, who care?
Care about the kitty, huh?
Oh dearie, I'm getting old.
Where are you from?
City born, I am dearie. Had my little hut in the high rise. No wee cottage in the country, no crumby old husband or grandbabies to speak of. So I'd sit myself down on a bench most days, could feel a bit of life there, you see, and all the things I'd hear. But when all this hogwash started, well, I didn't like it anymore. How can I feel life when everybody around is dropping like blooming flies? Step into the stairwell and there's always some poor soul lying there covered with white cloth. Heavens, it's enough to make you wish yourself gone, rather than keep watching such sorrow. So if I toddled off looking for a place where there's still stories to hear, life to feel. And looky here, fate led me straight to your door, dearie. Now, I'm no churchgoer, but in times like these, feels like heaven itself guided my steps.
I'm going to test you.
Your test? Yes, be sure of something.
Show me your eyes.
Now to most interesting part. I have things written and people see. Tragedy. You live alone, yes? So how it feel?
I'm getting the drink. I'm getting the coffee. I'm getting the fucking coffee. Hold on. I'm gonna need 4 rest here. Call. Floppy's over. As for food, sorry, we can't accept your order right now. Already have a pending delivery in your system. What do you mean I haven't? Is it because I still haven't drank the coffee? That don't make any sense. Children's Day, of course it is Children's Day. Give me that. Oh, bro. I thought it would give me like non-permanent. God fucking damn it. God damn it, game. God damn it, game. Why you gotta play me like a fucking fiddle, like a fool? You play me like a fool. You play me like a fool. I will be restarting this game next time I play it. You know that, right? You know I will be. Now that I understand your bullshittery. No, don't bite. Bad kitty. Yeah, I didn't think so. 000451. The child is safe. Hello, this is the federal able regarding. Please state your question. What's to do with their armpits? To ensure their underarm tests are accurate, you must avoid any contact with water. Refrain from showering and washing your hands. What does that mean? What does that mean? That makes no sense to me. Why do I need to not wash my hands? Also, hello, White Wolfie. How are you? Hello, you've reached phone roulette. We'll connect you with your perfect conversation partner shortly. Please hold. Oh.
Oh. Hello. Oh. Hi, hello.
Hello?
I need to talk to someone.
So much has happened recently.
I tried reaching out to our friends and people I know, but nobody's answered. Then I found out about phone roulette. Maybe it's not the best place for me to be pouring my heart out, but I don't have much choice. I know it's not right to burden a stranger with my problems, but you have no idea how much just talking to someone will help me. It would make me feel so much better. Do you mind listening to me?
Okay, sure.
Thank you so much, thank you. I think it might be easier if I tell you a little bit about myself. Anything in particular that you'd like to know?
You said your friend, where do you live?
Far from home, unfortunately. I was trying to escape the heat and look for the coldest place I could find. I'm in the middle of nowhere and the cold cuts right to the bone. Nothing grows here, not even grass. It's a relatively safe place, miles from anywhere, but if there's a cold spot in the ninth circle of hell, then this place isn't so bad by comparison. It's funny, I used to hate the cold, but now it feels like a blessing. I want to believe the sun will calm down and this will all be over, but I'm losing faith in a happy ending. What happens when the sun stops burning? The visitors might never disappear. They could replace our friends and loved ones and we wouldn't even know.
Why did you go alone?
I didn't want to, but my best friend actually wanted to come with me, but he couldn't. He didn't have the papers to travel. When the cataclysm hit, getting them became impossible. He was so crushed. He regretted not getting them sooner. I wanted to help him, but I didn't know how.
Oh, nice mate. How was it? What? Ah, crows. Getting nibbled on. Guess who's sire all over from moshing? You mean tired? Ah, nibbling. I was in the pit. Hey, welcome back, Burger. If you're not sure, it wasn't a good mosh. I've never been into a mosh pit. I might squish somebody.
I think he was in love with me, you know? He cared about me so much, always supportive, always ready to listen. Eventually I realized we liked each other. I wanted him to confess his feelings first, but I guess he just couldn't find the right moment. Then the cataclysm started and there wasn't any time for that anymore. I regret not telling him first. Well, you know a little about me. Now it's your turn.
I don't even know where to start.
Don't worry, there's nothing wrong with talking about yourself.
Well, I don't have anyone I'd consider close. My father, I hated him. I had a tough relationship with my father. I'm no longer part of that family, and one day I stopped being his son. Now all I have is this damn house. Now all that's left of them is this house.
I'm sorry. It sounds like you're not too thrilled about the house ending up with you.
Would have been better if I had burned down. Pretty much.
I can't even imagine what you went through. Hey, thanks again for talking to me. Goodbye. Stay strong, okay?
Well, that was a bit depressing. Anyways, let's see if we can get the 4 rests to work for us now that we use the drink. That's the home delivery. Sorry, we can't accept. Yeah, damn it. Man. Let's listen to the psychic lady, shall we? The psychic lady's thing. Somebody's gonna be ending up dead tonight for sure. Oh, I can't call it. It's no longer in service. Kitty! Pet kitty! Kitty! Pet the kitty! Meow. Well, I can't go in the basement with the kitty. Is it just one of those things where I just have the kitty and the kitty just stays in my hands for a bit? Fuzzy kitty, look at the kitty. Muddle, but me, kitty. Wriggle. And they're gone. Okay, well, who's gonna die tonight, I wonder? Hold up. What? You're looking at the ruins of your neighbor's house. Oh, well, if that's an aurora borealis, that's probably from the sun. Happy family lived there until recently. Now only a ghostly shell remains. Strange feeling overwhelms you, as if you knew this was coming. As if death was coming to that house so very soon. Yeah, it's almost like I fucking guessed it. The child, they cry. Kitty. Aww. Kato Angie. Why Kato Angie? Oh. You see a human skull decorated on a stake, still wearing the helmet. Its skin has been burnt black, and it looks like someone was yanked out its teeth. Head must have been out there all day. You can't shake the feeling that this grisly display is a threat, probably left behind by that creepy pale visitor. Kitty. Hi, kitty. Sleepy kitty. FEMA officials are inspecting the site of the recent massacre. They're taking all the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons to prevent looting. Probably didn't expect the pale visitor to survive against a group of armed men. Now there are a few more body bags. That thing is still around. Still down having any smokes. You know, wait a minute. Can't enter the basement right now. Kato Angie, Kato Sleepy.
How high?
We give you a lower voice. We give you a megaphone. A little bit of this voice again. Good evening. I'm with FEMA. We're running a routine inspection in your neighborhood. Don't worry, it won't take long.
When will you return the person you took? What about the last inspection?
The results were inconclusive. To study the sun's effects more thoroughly, we'll need to take someone else from your household.
Fine if there's no other way.
Don't worry, the procedures are demanding, yes, but we allow them time to rest.
No, the old lady!
If you are unable to immediately transfer a suspected visitor to quarantine zone, issue them a mandatory appearance slip. Received one.
FEMA, so that means I can do that. So you're still holed up in there, I see. What did you think of that guy? The one in the suit? He's just doing his job. I don't know how to feel about him.
I feel it all. Everything's been decided for us. A blessing, when you say. Or do you want to fit it all by yourself?
I'm doing what I can.
What exactly can you do? Can you ward off death? Stop the floods, the fire, the decay? The only thing you can stop is a heartbeat. Listen. You alone?
I'm not alone.
Still scrambling to survive in this new world, are we? Why? Dog rules the world now. The only dogs survive here. You understand what I mean, yes? Things will never go back to the way they were. Life changed. You're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting.
I don't like you. I don't like you. But MalO technically is a dog. I rule this world.
Wonderful. The cat's with you. What you do with the one who brought it is for you to decide.
How did you know about the cat?
I see further than most. A gift I was given. I don't see it. I don't see all, but you know. I know what awaits further down the path you walk. Something terrible comes to meet you. You are not the cause, yet you will feel its touch all the same. Perhaps they'll mention it on the radio. Will you listen?
What am I supposed to do with that information? What's going to happen?
I can't say more. I've already said too much. Treat this as advice if you wish, but for 2 days yonder, testing portends.
Portends? Portends? Portends. Portends. Be a sign or warning that something, especially something monumentous or calamitous, is likely to happen.
Testing portends doom.
Meaning that I'm guessing the test letting people get tested is going to end us all? What is even this game's plot? The sun has gone nuclear, sent out massive waves of energy that cause the people to have to stay indoors during the day or literally get baked under the red sun's rays. Yeah, literally, the sun is a deadly laser. And due to, at the same time, there are replica things wandering around. People that aren't people. Creatures that walk among us, just like the Mandela catalog. Basically. There are fake humans running around. And some of them are good at pretending, and some of them aren't. Some of them are really crazy and don't care if you know that they are not human and rip them apart. It basically is the Mandela catalog.
When I first came here, I felt something strange. Now that the feeling has subsided somewhat, I think we are on the right path. I hope to see you again soon.
Thank you for the patters. That's quite the outfit you got on there, buddy.
Hey, you on the other side of the door? I can hear your footsteps. Mind if I crash here for the night?
What's with your face? What's wrong with your face? I was thinking more of why his shirt's such low crop. Are you a flamboyant type? Why are you so cheerful?
There's enough anger out here already. Yeah, times are tough, but there's still so much worth fighting for. The next generation, just the joy of life itself. If we keep telling ourselves it'll be okay, then hey, maybe things will get a little easier.
What's there to be happy about? So you want to lie to people?
I call it lying. People are neck deep in their own pain right now, and I get why. But sometimes if you remind them of the ways they used to be happy,
Back when their goal wasn't simply to survive, but to create something beautiful. You get what I'm saying? Life's gotten too bitter lately. I guess. Come on in. Hope you remember what it was like to feel joy. Maybe then death won't be the only thing on your mind. Is that door gonna... Yep. Hello. You seem like a very happy married couple. I don't see why you can't make them give you a test. Yeah, I know, right? Why can't I just test them now? They're much better. Oh, howdy, my lovely wife and I are looking for a safe place to weather the storm. Would you mind if we crashed here for a bit? Only if it's no trouble, of course. Does my house look like a safe place to you? What if your my place, honest, your place looks safer than any other we've seen, right, honey? I don't really know how to explain it. Big house, a little out of the way, no nosy neighbors, less chance of some cuckoo showing up, right? Can your wife speak for herself? Of course you can, honey. Will you say something? She's just really tired, I'm sorry. Maybe we can all talk together another day if we ever meet again, of course. Right, darling? Forgive me. I shouldn't be pushing you like this. I don't trust these two. Not because I think that one of them is a visitor, but I think this is an abusive relationship. How can I ever thank you? And who's that crying girl? Look, I don't mean to be difficult, but we can't stay here with a kid around. My wife isn't very fond of kids, you see. Didn't expect to find someone that young here. You should leave. Got it. Sorry to bother you. We'll keep looking, won't we, honey? Come on, move your damn legs. I'm tired too. See, I told you it was abusive relationship. I don't think it was visitor. It was an abusive relationship. I needed to protect the child. She's definitely one of them. I wish I had killed her before, but the game kind of screwed me over on that. Yep. Let's see.
Emergency broadcast. Wildfires are now sweeping across the forested regions. Experts believe abnormally high solar activity is to blame. While the full scale of the disaster remains unclear, fire crews from nearby cities have been deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the fires, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. FEMA has announced a new identifying sign to aid the public of their fight against the visitors. Or a film photography, huh?
Ooh, interesting.
Dark patches appear on a captured image and is a strong indicator that the subject may be a visitor. Stay calm and remain indoors during daylight hours. Up next, a word from our sponsors.
Each day,
Each day, spotting visitors is getting harder and harder. Signs aid the search, but did you ever find yourself wanting a foolproof way?
And +1 equals 3.
Introducing our new revolutionary aura-sensitive photographic film. It exposes your soul's energy, allowing you to come home to discern a human from a hostile visitor. Take a photo, and if you see black patches, you've found the visitor. Now a word from our sponsor.
wait, what? Didn't we just do a sponsor for a sponsor? Hey, it's an energy drink.
The heat won't stop you. Feel the drive. With Energica, you're alive. Wow, an invigorating energy drink that quenches your thirst faster, more effectively than water. Now available for your
Rest. Ow. Crazy lady, I'm gonna hit you with a hammer.
Kitties, here, what more you need?
I can hand over the FEMA notice. Should I make her go to the FEMA notice? Or should I just blow her freaking brains out right here? I don't have the photo yet. Do I? Her eyes were bloodshot. Do it? Do what? Do I blow her brains out or... Oh, it's too late about the whole energy thing. Teeth?
Just to cheer up that unconscious leaves behind.
You're one of them.
Eat it all, bite the head, taste the whole, and taste the conscious. What is conscious? Shoot the gun. That what she wants. Never thought she'd favor big idiot.
You guys, I got rid of her. Hey, buddy. Everything's gonna be okay. I should have handed over to the FEMA notice. Actually, quick question. Does it save? Quick question. Quick question. Does it save? Does it save when, I just heard screaming. Like child cry. Like, hold on. That ain't creepy or nothing. Meow. Clown. I heard the clown. I heard clowns going on. What's the name of this game again? No. There it is. Meow, meow. Also, somebody was asking how City was. She is asleep. Also, it appears that I can reset the day a little bit. Which is good, because I like being able to do that. I like being able to go back a little bit. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. How far back? How far back? Wait, I just realized. How far back am I? I'm not sure how far back I've accidentally sent us. I have accidentally sent us back to the fucking feudal age. I have sent us back to the feudal age, chat. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I have 2 energy. This is correct. Do I even have the theme for rest? Well, I can do the 4. Do I have the energy drink yet? The coffee? Well, this guy is still alive. No, I do not have the energy drink yet. Well, hold on. It's okay. Like I said, now that I know a bit more of the game, that's fine, actually. I was gonna restart it anyway, but now we haven't really messed up all that bad. 1 coffee, please. Let's try to talk to our so beloved, definitely not going to die a neighbor, who we have no even idea what his name is. Is your daughter okay? Who killed them? Be careful. Okay. Now that we know and understand how things are going, how they are going to go. Nah, screw this. We're not checking ourselves. We don't need to. We do not need to do this thing. However, you're one of them. You have dirt under your nails. And goodbye. Now that we know, this guy isn't gonna die now. Hey, sup? Are you sure there aren't any debt collectors? Debt collectors? Fuck you mean debt collectors? Look, debts are fucking canceled, bruh. The sun took care of that shit. Banks aren't exactly doing shit, probably never will again. Which means I'm free as a fucking bird. But the grind never ends, boys. Betting is so cooked, I gotta think up something new, something better. Sounds like everything's going on with the sun was a stroke of luck for you. Seriously, you're going to find a new hustle? Came up with a cracked way to make bank on a little while ago. Want to hear it? I guess let's hear it. Look, FEMA's clearly calling the shots now, right? We need to, like, kiss a little ass, you know? I'm thinking of if we hand chumps over to them on the regular, they might even let us onto their tight-ass bunkers. You feel me? You want to hand people over to FEMA? Sure, why the fuck not? Don't be a pussy. Dire times call for dire hustles, bro.
Yeah, I don't mind handing people over. People like you.
Quarantine zones are for sheeple. Ain't nothing good happening in there. So we gotta get in good with FEMA. With the ring a little. Tongue the ring a little? This guy's gotta go. I kind of glad that they murdered you. Don't need to fucking kiss them. Just hand them people over. Give them what they want. Yeah, we can call the hotline, chat shit about signs of fucking whatever, so we know we ain't sus, bro. They're the good guys, for real, for real. You're full of shit. You want in with them so badly, get the fuck out of my house. I could tell them to get out right now. I mean, maybe I could do that right now. You're so full of shit. Man, fuck off. You're the one full of shit. People used to pay me for investment advice, and that really did work for you. I'm giving it to you for free, sharing it with you as a gift, and you... Fuck you and your pussy ass bitch. I don't need this shit. Need to test you. What do you want to check? Your teeth. My homie, I was a dentist. Guess what? They knocking this fucking teeth out. Haha. You want to see them, mate? Your teeth are white, but I know you're not one of them. Alright, G? What the hell, bro? It was like a totally normal story, but blowing up my face because of my teeth, man, I don't get it. Please? Are you nuts? Friend of me, killed the same character both as a human and a visitor. Oh, so basically, if I let damn, that's horrifying, by the way. If I let somebody die to the visitor and I come in and kill him myself. I like how nobody's talking. I already talked to you about you. Bro, he's one of those fucking scumbag Redditor guys who like go on and tell everybody, hey, no, I know exactly how to do this shit. Oh, yeah. No, bro. You're scum. You are genuine scum. Have a good day. Have a good afterlife, bro. Also, I don't know. I can't save it, so. Unfortunately for me, I can't continue, unfortunately, because the save has been corrupted. I didn't know there was one. I thought maybe I'd get more saves by now, but it's far too late. Oh dear, it's far too late.